Morning, morning, morning. How y'all doing, man? What's going on, people? Hope everybody said a prayer for their family and friends and all that. This is just another episode of Must Be Tripping. Yeah. Hey, my apologies. I ain't been on here for a minute, Work got in the way. You know how that goes. But as I promised, I would try to do a video as much as I can, to give my opinions and my thoughts and see how y'all feel as well. So today's topic is going to be, how do you feel being around a lot of people? How do you feel? And my personal opinion, I don't like it. I don't like being around a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you why. Growing up as a kid, me being around a lot of people, interacting with different people, and everybody have different energy, okay? Everybody have different energy. And it's like, it rubs off on you. So me being around a lot of people, I could sense certain things is about to happen. And when I was younger, it was like, I'll be standing at one place, right, with a group of friends, and I just get a bad feeling that we need to move. And they'll look at me crazy like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, just trust me, we need to move. So they took my advice and we moved. We went down the street to catch the bus. As soon as we got on the bus to go up the street where we was just standing at, don't you know it was a car accident right there? A pole fell down just where we were standing at. A pole fell down, a car hit it. That could have been us. That could have been us. So nowadays, like, when it's time for me to do shows, I like to go first. I don't like to go last. Like, I know people say, you want to be in the middle so people can remember you. Nah, forget all that. Like, I'm not trying to be there long. I'm trying to do my thing, say a few words here and there, and I'm out. Now, I know that might sound bad. People, other artists would be like, well, I supported you. You ain't going to support me. It ain't got nothing to do with support. It's just my safety. If I feel like where I'm at is not a safe environment, but I already promised to do the show, then I'm going to do it. There's been times people put me on the card, on a flyer, and tell me to come do a show. And when I get there, I like to be early. That's my thing. I like to be early. And they tell me I need to be there at 9 o'clock and ain't nobody there. So I start looking at my surroundings. I start looking at the people I'm interacting with. And if their energy is off, my energy is going to be off. And I'm not going to want to do it. So I just tell them, you know what? Hey, ain't nobody even here yet. I'll come back later. And I don't come back. I don't. Because their energy in there was off. And I felt it. If your energy is not right with me, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around you. I don't like house parties. House parties be the main ones. Fights break out. Shootings break out. Like, I just don't want to be that person where they say, man, Ty Skillz was a good dude, but he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't want to be that. If I could prevent it, I'm going to prevent it. Like, that's just me. That's what I'm going to do. Like, I don't like being around a lot of people, man. Even with my family, like, they threw a big old gathering for me when I came back to New Jersey. I'm talking about people I ain't seen since I was yay high. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what I did? I stayed in the house the whole time shooting pool with a small group of my family. Like, it's just me. Like, for one, I don't like to be in the outdoors like that unless I'm playing basketball. I'm not going to sit in no grass with you. Like, it's not me. I don't like it. I'm not going to try to make it me. But yeah, I like to stay a small group, 5 to 10 people, if that. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not antisocial because I love people. Just don't like being around a lot of them. That's just my thing. I don't like being around a lot of people. And I pick up on little things. Like I said, like their energy, I pick up on that. I pick up certain conversations. I don't want to hear about that. I don't be want to hear about that. Like it be little things. It be little things. Another thing, being around a lot of people, you tend to notice their actions on how they feel about somebody. It might be somebody you really rock with, and then you hear them over talking, and you're like, wait a minute, like you was just with this person. So like being around a lot of people at certain gatherings, you start to get more information and you see how a person is. But the energy, it's always the energy. It's always the energy for me. Like it's always the energy. And I try to be better at it now. Like if I go to a club and I'm there to support somebody, I stay to myself. I talk to a few people here and there, but I'm not going to get up and start walking around talking to everybody that I know. Even though I know them, I'm not going to do that. I rather them approach me. It's just how I am, because I just said I don't like being around a lot of people. If I end up being around a lot of people, next thing you know, I'm not around a lot of people. Like, I could be in a group with a lot of people, and the next thing you know, they're like, "Where Ty went?" I'm around down the street somewhere, or I'm on the side by the bar. Like, I'm not around a lot of people. I'm getting ghosts like real quick. And I wish I could change that, but like I said, I go off of energy, certain experiences that I dealt with. Like when I was going to Allen University and they always had parties. Yes, I will go. I will go to the parties. How long would I be there? Not longer than 10 minutes. Not longer than 10 minutes. Because I just don't like being around a lot of people. But I'll go, chill with my boys for a minute, see how everything going. And then I feel like a certain thing about to happen or a conversation just went left, then it's time for me to go left. It's time for me to hit that exit. And I remember like yesterday, it wasn't nothing going on in the party. Everybody's having a good time. But me, the energy was off in that party. Like, it was just certain people. I don't know. So I just told my best friend, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm about to go back to the dorm. He's like, man, we just got here. I'm like, yeah, I ain't feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Don't you know, when I got back to that dorm, that man called me in like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I ain't hear my phone ringing, but he had called me in 10 seconds. I ain't hear it ringing. I had laid down for a minute. Then he called again. And I'm like, yo, what's up, man? What happened? What's going on? He's like, man, they ain't here fighting. The chick done pull out a blade and cut this girl and this. And I told him, I said, bro, we need to get out of here. I told him that earlier. I didn't want to even go, but I went because everybody else was going. You know, sometimes monkey see, monkey gonna do. And I just wanted to have a chill day that day, you know, have a good time that night. But things happen. Things happen. And it's nobody's control. Like, a fight can break out at any moment. At any moment. It's like, I don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know what it is. I don't want to say our color. I don't want to say our color. I don't want to say it, but it's like being around a lot of us, man. Something always tends to go wrong. Now, I guess it's based off of the group of people that you socialize with. You know, some people are not that way. You can be around a lot of black folks and everything goes smooth. You know, people dressed up in suits and things like that, you know, having a good time. And then you got, you know, the street people, you know, we're a little different. It's just how it is. You know, a lot of competition, what you wearing and what you got on. It be little things like that. It's hard to have a good time around a lot of people because people judge you on what you got going on. And they start to look at themselves like, man, I wouldn't wear that. Like, Like, just the littlest things. Like, it's crazy, but I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. I just wanted to say, my piece on it and how I felt being around a lot of people. Basically, I don't like it, but I'm going to try to get better at it. I don't want to be that person that just, ducked off while everybody else having a good time because I feel something bad is going to happen. They say if you speak in existence, it's going to happen. So I need to stop doing that and be better at, socializing more. But at the end of the day, it's just my thoughts. I must be tripping. Please tell a friend and tell a friend. Like, comment, and share. I got tongue tied. Like, comment, and share. And tune in because we got a lot more coming.